already said add extracurricular stuff, but that's kind of pretty much what everyone applying to these is going to do. Talk about something that you don't think anyone else is going to add. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you tips on how to get engineering work experience in pretty much year 12 or year 13. Now, I got my work experience in year 12 at Jaguar Land Rover, so I'm going to give you tips on how to get that dream work experience and what to do when you get there. Watching this video doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to follow all these tips and go and get your work experience. Sometimes you just don't get the work experience like I thought because Jaguar got back to me so late, it was insane. Remember, you've always got next year, so you don't have to panic if it's not this year. Even then, work experience is not totally essential, it's just more of a bonus. So let's get right into the tips. Number 1, extracurriculars. Now, you're going to need to do something that demonstrates to Jaguar Land Rover or any other work experience company you're going for that you care about engineering. Doing engineering as a subject at school is very different to doing engineering at school and then participating in after-school clubs, demonstrating extracurricular stuff like projects and hobbies that you're working on. And Jaguar Land Rover looked at what I said because I participated in a lot of after-school clubs and activities, etc, etc. And I actually spoke about it like I knew what I was talking about. Obviously, I'm not an expert, I was in year 12. But the stuff I was talking about, I talked about the technical stuff in it. And they're going to look at that because they're going to think to themselves, are they just saying I did this? Or they're going to say I did this and then you're going to add detail of what you were talking about, because there's a big difference. You can only really prove that you've done it if you talk about it in a way you knew you were going to do it. A lot of people at my school said, okay, I did this, but they couldn't really expand on what they were saying. They didn't even really know what they were doing. So that's a big difference between a lot of people who do get work experience and a lot of people who don't. Number 2, you're going to need to apply to a lot of different work experience placements, because I applied to a ton of work experience placements and only one got back to me. Luckily, it was a good one, but you know, at the end of the day, you can't just apply for one and hope you get in. I applied to many companies. I think I applied to National Grid, Rolls-Royce, BMW, a few others here and there, but Jaguar Land Rover was the only one that accepted me. So yeah, keep that in mind. Just because someone got accepted to work experience or an apprenticeship or a job, it doesn't mean that that's the only one they applied to. There are a lot of rejections. Number 3, this is going to be to do with the time you're applying. Now, the time you apply is extremely important. The best time to apply is pretty much as soon as they come out, because they do have to look at thousands of applicants, maybe hundreds to be more realistic, but there are a lot of applicants that apply to these kind of programs and only very few get selected. So you're going to have to make sure you apply there very quickly. There are also other things you can do in terms of the application process, like making sure the format of your form is correct, etc, etc. But that's really too detailed for me to go into. But yeah, make sure you apply at the right time. Don't really wait till the end to apply, because also these programs, even though they say, okay, we are not taking applicants for, let's say, the 23rd of May, it could be brought back a week earlier and things change. So don't bank on being the last one to enter. Just make sure you enter when you're supposed to. And finally, number 4, I think? Yeah, number 4. Yeah, finally, be unique. I already said add extracurricular stuff, but that's kind of pretty much what everyone applying to these is going to do. Talk about something that you don't think anyone else is going to add. Add something to do with your travels, inspiration you got for a project you worked on, because people talking about projects is all well and good, but if you have an inspiration behind an idea, that's going to be even better for them. I talked about all this kind of stuff, so I'm just using based on what I did and also what other people give advice for, because I'm sure I'm not the only one speaking about this. But you know, just add anything to make you stand out. Standing out is the most important thing. If you like that video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, or you think I've missed anything, or you'd like to add to anything, just leave it in the comments down below. Follow my Instagram also in the description below too. And until next time, bye.